What's your name?
First of all, my name is Dianne King.
Can you speak up a little bit?
First of all, my name is Dianne King.
Dianne King?
Yes, ma'am.
Where you from, Miss King?
I was born and raised right here in Gainesville, Florida. I have 7 children. One just recently passed away in 2022. I really was confined to the bed because I couldn't bring myself to move.
You was under depression.
I was very much under depression.
Wow.
I had 4 deaths back to back. My mom, my daughter, my brother, my nephew.
Yeah.
And I really just haven't been the same since. I try. Don't get me wrong, I try.
Yes, ma'am.
But we all fall short.
How old are you?
I'm 53 years old.
53.
Yes,
okay, all right. And are you homeless?
Yes, I am.
How are you homeless?
Well, I try to stay in with different people, but in order for me to save and to make a change in myself, I have to cut my ties with some of the people that I was with.
Okay, is there any type of drug addiction involved?
I have a crack addiction.
Yes,
and a
ma'am.
marijuana addiction.
Yes,
I'm not
ma'am.
gonna lie.
Yes, ma'am.
So, but a friend of mine blessed me after he gave me a good talk. He didn't bless me. It was a blessing that came to me from another friend. I cleaned one person's house and they told several other people about me. So now I got a little part-time job that I do. And that's why
Okay, what you were saying? So you was doing some housekeeping?
I'm doing house cleaning, for different people, and that's my blessing right now.
That's how you make your money.
That's how I make my little ends and other change to keep me going.
Okay, how long you been homeless?
Well, I was homeless, but I wasn't homeless. So just say, what, a year, 2 years now?
Okay, all right. So
I've
that's how
been
you.
going from place to place to place to place.
Okay, your family here?
My family is here. My kids are here. I have a son in Savannah, Georgia. He just had a newborn baby.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You got some grandbabies?
I got lots of grandbabies.
Yes, sir.
I
Okay.
got lots of grandbabies.
Okay, and so how far did you go in school?
I went all the way to the 9th.
To the 9th grade?
Yeah.
What happened when you got there?
When I hit 9th grade, I realized I was pregnant, and I just dropped out of school.
You just dropped out? Is that something you regret?
It is. I do regret it, but I mean, I can always change it too.
So when you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up? What were your dreams?
I don't know, just traveling, really, just traveling.
Have you ever been anywhere?
I've been to I've been to Savannah, Georgia. I've been to Arkansas.
Okay, I hate Arkansas. I was a truck driver, but I hate it out there. Those long,
I got a friend that stay in
windy
Arkansas.
roads.
I went and stayed with her maybe a year or two, and then I come back.
Okay.
My son and daddy wanted me to come back. We was engaged, and the crazy stuff just started between he and I. So I left him.
So you never been married?
I've been married. I was married for 18 years. My husband's name is Eugene King, my ex-husband.
Okay, all right.
And, I see him from time to time.
Okay, how long you been divorced?
Oh Jesus! I got divorced back in 19? When I went to prison, my husband divorced.
You been to prison?
I've been in prison for 3 years.
3 years. Okay, all right. Okay, did you ever see anything that was kind of shocking in prison, or when you first got there?
I seen a lot of shockings. I used to lay in my bed and watch the rescue and the paramedics come in and out of there.
Out of the prison.
Out of the prison.
You went to Lowell?
I went to Lowell.
Okay, all right.
And I'm like, Lord, I thank you, Jesus. That could have been me. I was right next to the death row people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like when they come out, they like in a cage.
Okay.
If we out.
Wow. Okay.
So I mainly stay to myself. I still do stay to myself. It's very few people that I socialize with.
Yes, ma'am.
But mainly I stay to myself. I mind my own business.
Yes, ma'am.
I see and I don't see. It's not my place to talk about nobody because I'm probably in worse shoes than they are.
Yes, ma'am.
But I pray that everybody get out to the streets.
Yes, ma'am.
Some were here when I was here before, and then some new ones came.
Yes, ma'am.
But it's okay. If you want it, it's out there. You got to get up and strive for it.
So if there was anything you could change about your life, what would you?
I would take and get me a house so that all my babies, my grandbabies, can come. I don't care if you come to visit, you come to stay, just pick a room.
Yes, ma'am.
Just pick a room.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm that motherly type mother. It might not seem like it because what I'm going through right now, and I choose not to be around my kids. Even in my midst of addiction, I never asked them for no money or nothing like that to support my habit. The way I get it is the way I get it.
Yes, ma'am.
The way I live is the way I live.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
You have a
not
tent out
ashamed.
here?
I have a tent out here.
Okay.
It's right down here where the bicycle is. If you come this way, you can see the bicycle leaning up against the tree.
Oh, okay.
That's my tent right there.
Okay, all right, okay.
I go to the store every morning, get me a cup of coffee and a soup. I'm gonna keep something to eat. It might not be what I want, but I'm gonna keep something to eat.
So do you have like cooking stuff or whatever that you cook with at your tent? I see some of them out here got like grills and things like that.
We on the borderline of the park, so
Yeah.
I rather not.
The city
But
the city don't get y'all or whatever for.
They do, but they know we homeless.
Okay.
They know we homeless.
Yes, ma'am.
So my kids, they bring me something to eat, or I go to my friend's house to eat, or I go in that store, and Poppy, I'm hungry. I'll pay you later, when I get off from work.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes he do it, sometimes he don't.
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
my cousin, my niece, she lives right across the street. She try to bring me stuff from time to time, but that's okay. I'm surviving.
Yes, ma'am.
I got myself in this situation. It's up to me to get myself out.
I know that's
don't look
right.
for nobody else to help me.
Yes,
do
ma'am.
what I need to be done.
I know
And
that's right.
to get myself out of this situation that I'm in, because I put myself in this situation.
Yes, ma'am.
So can't nobody fix it but me.
That's
and
it.
I know I got God on my side, my mom on one side, my daughter on the other side, my brother right there, my nephew right there. They got me. They got me.
Yes, ma'am.
Most of all, God got me.
I know that's right. All right, okay. And if it was any advice that you would like to offer to the viewers, the younger generation coming up, what would you
The
tell
younger
them?
generation, I want to see them do better for themselves. The drug life, selling drugs is not the answer.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
you all fall. The younger generation, I want to see them do better for themselves. Like I say, I went to prison for selling drugs. Drugs is not the answer if you don't have a job to cover your ass. Where all this money coming from? If you got a place, use it to the best of your ability. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Being on the streets is not fun. Because you got to wonder how you going to eat, how you going to sleep. If you ain't doing something illegal or legal, you got a problem.
Yes,
Like you
ma'am.
would never make it. You should never go hungry in Gainesville. And there's always, listen, you can go in any store around here and say, can I use your bathroom? I need to clean up. Because I've done it.
Yes,
I went in a park and took a bath.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Living on the streets is no fun.
So is there anything in life that you wanted to do that you haven't had the opportunity to do?
I'm working on getting me a place right now.
Okay, all right,
That's
okay.
my goal. That's what I'm working
That's your goal? You have a time frame you want to have that happen by?
At least by my birthday, and that's in September.
September. Okay, September what?
The 10th.
September 10th. Okay, my sister in September. Okay, the 18th. Okay.
My grandmother, my grandson, my son. Yeah, September was a busy little bit.
Okay, so if I want to find you, where I'm going to find you at?
That's my tent right there. Either go in that store and ask anybody where Dianne.
Dianne?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Miss Dianne, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.